Hey y'all, so basically we're just gonna be doing a little cooking video, a little cooking vibe or whatever. So let's just...
He tell me that he want me, he'll do anything for me. Go and throw a bag on me.
Okay, so the reason why we're here is because I've been really wanting to make some Ruth Chris stuffed chicken. It looks good and I've been seeing it. Okay, so first I wanted to show you guys my little kitchen hack. So I try to make it so you could see me, but it's not as important for you to see me as it is for you to see what I'm doing. So I have my wet paper towel, put it underneath the cutting board, and then I set it down so that it doesn't slide. So there's that. And then I have these little sheets that you use for each thing you're cutting, so there's like no cross-contamination or whatever. So I'm going to use my vegetable one. Not that you watched me put that under there or anything, but it's under there. I feel very much like Lizard Kelly or like one of those people right now. But before I even like show you guys what I'm cooking, I'm just going to show you another like I guess hack real quick.
So I'm basically just going to cut up my green peppers or whatever peppers I happen to have at the time. And I cut them into pretty large pieces. And depending on the recipe, I'll pull them back out and cut them more if I need to. But I basically just prep my peppers, put them in a bag, and leave them in the freezer. So I always have some on hand. Peppers are something that I think go in almost everything or a lot of things, but it's also something that I always forget to buy. So it's just convenient to always have it on hand, even if it's not super fresh. It just works for me, and I thought I would share it just in case it might help someone else as well. Okay, so now we're going to get started with the chicken breast.
I'm just doing 2 chicken breasts, one for me and Mars each. I ordered these off of Amazon Fresh, and they were not as thick as I would need them to be, but we're gonna make it do what it do. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut a pocket in there for the stuffing.
So the goal with cutting the pockets is pretty simple. You just want to cut the pocket deep enough to put enough stuffing, but not too deep to where you cut all the way through the chicken. Okay, and then right here, I'm just adding the cheese and Worcestershire together. And you just want to mix it separately in a bowl so that everything gets incorporated together. Otherwise, the Worcestershire will just kind of stick to one part of the cheese. And I don't know how well it's going to mix once everything gets in the bowl. Okay, so once I have everything mixed really well, I'm going to add everything to my bigger mixing bowl. And that includes the cheese mixture, the cream cheese, and then I'm also going to put a ranch dressing mix packet in there as well. I feel like that's such a mouthful. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and season it until, you know, the ancestors tell me to stop or whatever. So I don't have any measurements, but I did put salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and some paprika. And I went ahead and included the recipe that I used for the filling in the description so that you can follow that if you're interested in recreating this dish.
Okay, so now we're gonna stuff our chicken.
So this part is very self-explanatory. As you can see, I'm just putting the chicken in the slits that I created. But I would definitely suggest overstuffing way more than I did because I really wished that I had a little bit more of the filling when I was eating the chicken. So yeah.
Okay, so I just washed my hands for the millionth time.
And then, of course, now I'm just seasoning the actual chicken. Probably the most important part, I'm just saying. So I did my poultry seasoning. Now I'm putting my Montreal chicken seasoning that I put on everything. And then garlic and onion powder, which I also put on everything. Salt and pepper. And I didn't remember to do it on video in this clip or whatever, but I did go ahead and flip the chicken as well and season the bottom part. Definitely don't want to leave that out. Okay, so please excuse this part of the video. It's super hectic because I was holding the camera while I was trying to put the toothpicks in. So yeah, but anyways, just go ahead and put the toothpicks through both sides of the chicken to hold it together, and then you cover it with foil and just pop it into the oven. It looks so good.
Okay, of course I had to come try it out real quick. So, baby, the way is so tender. I'm hoping that I ain't having it.